GitHub Cloud Foundry. Okay, download it. Download the correct installer. According to okay. So first three step is clear. How you can find the Cloud Foundry. Fourth step is okay. Now, first step is how you can use your command foundry. First, you need to download it. Okay. So if tomorrow, if you are going somewhere, either just keep it or you should ask them to download it. Okay. I have a luxury here to that you guys have internet connection and you are able to download it. But if you are going somewhere else where internet connection is not available, or if it's available but you can't download it, so better you download this, unzip and uninstall it and install it. Okay, open the command prompt on your system and type cl cf space version. Okay, this will give you a version name. Gives you version name. Okay. Okay. Till here, everybody is clear that how you need to proceed. Once you get your version name, it means it's clear that you have correct Cloud Foundry installed in your system. Okay. Now, next step is how you can log in and how can you see the application at your end from your endpoint. Okay. So I'm going to write some of the basics commands which going to use. Rest of the commands you can go and learn from the Cloud Foundry CLI or URL. There is if you can anybody who wants to learn something more out of it, that how can I use Cloud Foundry to do something more out of it, they can go on the Cloud Foundry website. They can learn the documentation. Okay, there is a CLI documentation. You can get every command line. What is the recent means? What is the logs means? What is the API means? Okay, But I'm writing down here the steps that you have followed right now. Okay, everybody is done till now. Okay, now these are the basic steps. If you don't want to write, you can also skip it. Now the next step is first how to check your API endpoint. Okay, check API endpoint. उसके लिए कमांड है cf API. Okay, you can check using cf API. Now, if you want to make your changes, set a different endpoint. Okay, if you feel that CF API is giving me the correct endpoint, leave it. Or if you want to change it, how you can change it by CF API endpoint name, like HTTPS. I'm just like typing here the URL. This is a URL. This can be vary. Okay, I'm writing down here is ng.bluemix.net. So this is, you have to write down CF API and URL name. It will set the endpoint. Okay, correct. So somebody who's using endpoint for here somebody is using these endpoints. Okay, like HTTPS. Okay, API dot au dot syd dot bluemix dot net. Okay, this is API and the API endpoint that some of them are using. Okay, but if your API endpoint changes, okay, just see the URL that at which you are when you try to log in on the Bluemix, you can see this URL. Okay, this URL will be displayed on your Bluemix, and just change it to your particular endpoint, and then you need to go and do the login. Okay, how you can do the login? Login into Cloud Foundry. Okay, so you need to type CF login. Okay, there are many steps that you can there are different commands also to log in also. Okay, if you go to command line document, you can see that you can directly type here the endpoint also, username, password, everything you can type. But this is a simple command. You can write it down, you can remember, you can try different commands at your home. Okay, now after typing CF login, you might be asked for your endpoint. Okay, first, if you are doing for first time, it will ask for your endpoint. Put your endpoint. Okay, I'm writing down the steps here. Okay, put your endpoint if it's required. Okay, put your endpoint correctly. Then you need to do what? You need to put your username or email ID. Correct? Password. check for correct authentication. If it's authenticated fast, you can see. Okay. So these are some steps to check your API endpoint. You can use this for changing it. This or login, CF login. If it's asking your endpoint, you just have to put your endpoint. Sorry. Okay. Correct. Okay. There are several. I am telling you, don't. If you are able to check CLI documents, there are several ways to log in. Okay. If you want to directly use in your login that I could pass my API endpoint also, username, password, you can put it. But these are the smallest, okay, commands through which you can log in also. Okay. Now once you are done, you can see those things. Now, if you type CF apps, check the list of application. CF apps. Type CF apps. It will give you the list of applications which is installed at your endpoint. Now to check your logs. Now you might be having some problem at your in your Bluemix account, that when you're doing some changes, when you're trying to deploying it, it is failing. Okay, it is not building, it is failing. So where you are getting those errors, you have to type to check logs. You have to check logs for particular application. Okay, so how could you check this? CF logs and apps name, application name. You can put it here, application name. Okay, I'm putting this in a bracket so that it means that it should be your application name. Okay, now if you want to check the recent one, select some. Okay, if you want to use the recent one, let's say I have done the changes right now. I want to see some recent log. Okay, CF logs, application name, and icon recent. Okay, got it? Now, once you are stuck anywhere and you want to get some help, how could you get the help? By using get help CF help. Let's say you are trying to do something, typing some command, but you are not able to execute this something. There might be some changes in your CLI. It happens that the version you are using and the version that other students are using, there might be some change, slightly change. So on the command line should also have some change. Okay, you don't know that which command has been changed. So you can just check with CA help that this command is available or not. A list of commands will be come up and you can, through which you can check. Now, how to push your application? ओके, ये एप्लीकेशन है। रिसेंट वाले जो लॉग्स होंगे, जो भी आपने रिसेंटली जो लॉग्स, छोटे लॉग, थोड़े लॉग्स हैं, ऐसे क्या होता है कि आपके पास सारे लॉग्स आ जाते हैं, शुरू से एंड तक आ जाते हैं, और हो सकता है कि आपका जो कमांड लाइन है वो सारा लॉग्स कैप्चर ना कर पाए, तो यू डोंट नीड दोस लॉग्स आल्सो। समटाइम्स यू डोंट नीड दोस लॉग्स, you need what? You need the recent logs which you required. So you can type cf logs application name / recent. Okay. Now, if you want to push your application, how to push your application? Push your application from Cloud Foundry CLI to your Bluemix account. Okay. After logging and doing all those things, you can push your application. Just you have to be like this. You have to use your command. So you have to first in the command prompt wherever you are, just go to the your application folder. Go to application folder. We'll see this thing. Okay, we'll see this thing. Okay, first I'm writing it down here. We'll see those steps. Go to your particular folder in command line. Let's say right now you are in command line. If you see that you are in C : users : name, username / desktop, okay, / some folder. Okay, so if you are here and if your application is not residing here, so go to a particular application folder in your command line and try which command? Okay, you want to push your application to Bluemix, then type cf push. That's it. You are already inside this folder. You just have to type the cf push. Okay, it will automatically check what are the folders it required. We'll do that. Okay. So these are the steps you need to remember. At least these are the some small commands you need to remember if you are trying to use through CLI. Correct? So later stages, if we have more time, we'll try to explore more. Okay, we'll try to see any more thing we can add it here. Any of the commands we can use more recently. Okay. If you are facing any difficulty, just type cf -- help, and you can see a list of commands and where we can use those commands. It will be displayed over there. Okay. Everybody understood the how the flow should be. Correct. So I'm stopping here. Everybody should open your desktop and check your Eclipse has been installed or not. Installed? Correct? Okay. Okay. Everybody is. Okay. Now go open your Eclipse. So those who have not downloaded the Eclipse, download it. Till then we can see the process. Okay. Okay. Those who have not downloaded the Eclipse, download it. Eclipse Juno or Luna. So yesterday everybody have got this Eclipse. Raise your hand if you have don't have Eclipse. Okay, we are going to don't have. Okay, take it through a pen drive also. If somebody having a problem. Okay, open your Eclipse. Open the Eclipse. After that, you need to go to the Eclipse Marketplace. Click your help button. Go to Eclipse Marketplace. Okay, type Bluemix. Okay, you have to click install. Go to help. Go to help. Open your Eclipse. Go to help. Then Eclipse Marketplace and check for type Bluemix here and go. Everybody has installed the Bluemix tool. Huh? Juno. Okay. Everybody should download Eclipse, Luna, or Mars. Okay. Mars is like installers. Means Mars is if you are see Mars, it will give you an installer file, so Eclipse you have to install it. But if you download Eclipse, Luna, you don't have to install it. Okay, so download Eclipse, Luna, go to Eclipse Marketplace and type Bluemix. So, so Eclipse, IBM Eclipse tools for Bluemix. You are yes. No second. I will Eclipse tools for Bluemix. Okay, tools for Bluemix, वही आप डाउनलोड कीजिएगा. Okay. Okay. Okay, everybody has done that. Okay, go to. I'm writing down here steps here. Just follow these steps. Okay. Otherwise, you will be lost. Open the Eclipse. Okay. It will ask you to install it, restart the Eclipse. Okay, follow these steps. Okay, after that, accept the license and install. Okay. Restart the Eclipse. Once you have downloaded and installed the tool, restart the Eclipse. Those who are able to install it, that will help you. Okay. Those who are having Java issues, they have to download the Java, IDE or GRE, they have to install it and set the Java file. Okay, everybody knows how to set Java file. Okay, just do it. Once you are done here, then I'll start to create a server for IDE Bluemix. Then you are going to uh, you need to go to the Bluemix account. You need to download your code. You need to put your code inside the Eclipse. Now you will build the application here, and you will post the application to Bluemix. Okay. Okay, till you are downloading, you need to understand. Okay, so I'm going to show you some steps here. How you have to follow those steps. So first step is you need to create a server. Okay, so once you have downloaded everything, you need to create a server. So server will be created like this. Go to your server. Okay. If you like to write down the steps, I'll write down the steps also. These steps are done. Okay. So I'm going to write down the next steps. Go to your server, right click it. Okay. If there is no servers, then right click, create a new server. Okay, like this. If I don't have any server, if I am clicking here in the server, click new server. Server. Inside the server, I'm right clicking it. Okay. After that, right click on server. See, go to your servers. This is servers. Are you able to see the servers? If you are not, go to Windows, open perspective, others. Sorry, show view. Here you can find others. Just have to type server. You can see servers. Just click it. If you are not able to see this servers, go to show view. Click the type. Select the others. Show view. सर्वर्स जावा कौन सा सर कौन से क्लिप्स आपके आईडी होंगे जावा आईडी तो किसी को सर्वर नहीं दिख रहा है? सर्वर So those who have downloaded Java, normal Java edition. So what you see the difference? Difference is you can't create a server over there. That is for running your normal Java application. So when you have to create a server, you need to have Java EE version. Okay. So सारे system 64 bit है. Most of it. I have 64 bit only right now. ओके ना, आप एक बार चेक कर लीजिए आपके सर्वर्स दिख रहे हैं, 100 व्यू में सर्वर। आप अभी स्टेप्स फॉलो कीजिएगा, मैं बताऊंगा, अभी जल्दीबाजी की जरूरत नहीं है। ओके आपका वही है, किसी को चाहिए ये 64 बिट और एक पेन ड्राइव और, ठीक है, एक और पेन ड्राइव बना के don't worry who has done the mistake, they have understood what is the error. If you are tomorrow, if somebody is going to download that, next up. जिन्होंने मार्च मार्च डाउनलोड किया है वो जावा डबल ई यूज करेंगे इंस्टॉलेशन के टाइम जावा डबल ई those who have installed Mars trying to install Mars इसमें Mars इंस्टॉल करेंगे तो इसलिए तो वो जावा डबल ई वन यूज करेंगे anybody who need Eclipse unzip your things okay सबने Eclipse सबने कर लिया? सबने Eclipse open कर? Everybody should open the Eclipse and show the server. I want to see server on every system. Okay, are you getting it? क्या वो आप भी आप तक डाउनलोड कर रहे हो? डाउनलोड मत करो आप. टाइम वेस्ट नहीं होता है. चलो. रीस्टार्ट किया. आप सर्वर सर्वर पैसे दो. सो जीरो. ठीक है. सारे सिस्टम पे सर्वर दिख रही है. Everybody can see servers. Okay, सबने सर्वर देख लिया. समझ आया? और किसी को बता सकते हो. जिनके लिए जावा इंस्टॉल्ड है, ठीक है, वो आप नेक्स्ट स्टेप फॉलो करेंगे. ठीक है. आई एम गोइंग टू शोकेस. आप एक बार देख लो और राइट डाउन योर स्टेप्स. ओके. During lunch hours, I want to everybody to try it again. Okay. Take your lunch as soon as possible and try this again. Because in the second half we are going to develop an application. If you fail to do so, we are not going to develop any application today, or tomorrow also. So better do one thing. Try it. Okay. Next step is everybody is able to see the server. Okay. Everybody is able to see the server. Right click inside the server. Okay, inside the server, right click. Okay, right click. If you don't see any server, click new, then server. Okay, new, then server. And select the IBM folder. Then IBM Bluemix. Correct? Then next. Okay. Don't select any other else. Select IBM Bluemix. Okay. Then click next. Next. Fourth step is going to ask your email ID. The valid email ID that you are using for Bluemix account, put that email ID and password. Email ID, password, and your endpoint. And fifth step is validate your account first. Validate your account. Okay? Validate your account. Don't go. Don't click next before validating your account. Okay? Follow the steps. हो गया? वैलिडेट कर लो है अपना अकाउंट. अगर आपको अकाउंट में कोई प्रॉब्लम हो, यूआरएल में एंड पॉइंट में कोई प्रॉब्लम हो तो चेंज करो आप, उसके बाद वैलिडेट करो. ओके? वैलिडेट करने के बाद नेक्स्ट एंड फिनिश. It will ask you to restart your again Eclipse. Put your questions. Once it will create a new password, master password, you need to put your question answer. 2 question, basic question. Security, these are security questions. Okay? Once you put the security questions, click OK, and then you are done. Okay? Correct? Everybody can see. Everybody can see a server, small Bluemix server with a server section. Correct? Those who are facing any difficulty, tell me. Those who are not able to see, after validate your account, click next. Okay? Next and finish. If there is no such question, finish. Finish.